We're here to talk about Mario 64 DS.
I had my copy of it. I
That's
don't even know
fine.
where it went.
It's
Oh,
there. Super
it's
Mario
there. I
64
played it.
DS. It's the we're doing a Mario 3D Mario review series where we're making our way through
Hmm.
every month, couple months or so, reviewing a 3D Mario game, playing it that month, and then reviewing it afterwards.
Mm.
So previously we did Mario 64 and Mario Sunshine. Next up, chronologically, is Mario 64 DS, which is one
Which
I'd
is
only dabbled in before, but is one of the few. Aside from Mario 64, it was the only other one I hadn't beaten. So
yeah, yeah. It's interesting. I actually didn't realize that I didn't own this game until like a couple of weeks ago, like when we were talking about it. Because I like went through all my DS games and I was like, wait a minute, I don't have this. I never picked it up. I never.
hmm
And I think a lot of the reasons why is because like, well, I have like multiple ways to play Mario 64, and I'm not like overly interested in this version.
hmm
Um, but uh, but yeah, so I get to actually play for the first time for this, which was enjoyable. Other than like, I think I'd played some of the mini games before. Like a friend of mine had a DS, and we played some of the mini games like back and forth, because those all use the touchscreen stuff.
okay.
So yeah, but
Yeah, I'd only
very
dabbled before, never made like
dabbled.
barely any progress, like a couple stars, if anything.
Yeah.
But yeah. So traditionally with our reviews, we don't talk about it beforehand. We have no idea what each other's scores are.
No idea.
Just
No idea. I accidentally reflexively flipped this before we started. So
flash me the
unfortunately,
score
Zach
real
does
quick.
know. I flashed it. I did it. I was just kind of like twirling it around, like without even thinking, and then I was like, "Oh no!" I just realized
But
it's
this
really
is our
stupid.
gut check. It's our initial score
Yep.
coming in out of 10 of how we're feeling
Hmm.
now. We'll do the review, talk about it, and lock in our final scores in the end. All right?
All right.
And three, two, one, flip. 6.5.
Okay. I have it at a 6.
All right. I was very
Um.
curious. I had no idea what you would come in as. I'm like, is this a
Yeah.
hot take? I don't know. But I was like,
Yeah.
damn, this game is it's the controls.
The controls
They're the
are
biggest thing.
horrendous for this game, and they like it really kills the game because like at the end of the day, it's like if you need a portable way to play Mario 64, this is a pretty good option. Just like at the
Yeah.
in 2004, which is this is insane to think about. This game Mario 64 was 8 years old when this version came out. That's it.
Hmm.
Only eight
Yeah, I
years had
know.
gone by
Yeah, it's so weird.
since the game had come out, and it was already a portable version of it. That's kind
Hmm.
of crazy that was that quick. Probably should have waited a little longer. Waited till the 3DS came out, and then you could have like a pretty much a pitch perfect remake of that game.
Yeah, this easily could have
Um,
been the definitive version. Easily, like it
yeah,
adds a good amount of content, especially for a game
mm,
that's essentially like a soft remake. You
yeah,
know, it adds a good amount of content, adds different characters, adds mini games, and it adds like a bunch of stars. So right there, it's like a recipe for success. But
yeah,
it's so neutered by that. I found myself like dying so many times just from like the awful turnaround. Like,
yeah. It's horrible, horrible. I because I was using the circle pad because I was like, surely that will help a little bit. It really didn't. Like you would try to
right.
do like the somersault, and it'd be like, no, he's like turning around instead, and he falls off the edge, and it's like, okay,
There
like
would be
what am I
times where I'd
supposed
just casually like I'd accept this is my reality. I die 5 times in a row, just
yeah.
like trying to do a tiny little maneuver, not even
Mm,
that complex. I found myself usually when I'm playing these platformers, I like some fun tight platforming, a little fast pace. I found myself really looking for the most the levels that are the easiest to do without any sort of tight platforming because of like I do
right.
not want to endure the hell of like
I
trying to thread the needle in this game.
I did not even bother going into TikTok Clock or Rainbow Ride. I was like, hell no, there's no
Yeah,
way I'm even gonna bother
I
doing
did a
those. I
couple in
think I
Rainbow. Is it Rainbow Ride? Is what it's called?
Rainbow Ride, yeah.
Okay.
That's level 15.
See,
Is
that was
Rainbow
when
Riding.
we talked about in the Mario 64. I was like, I actually like that one. You know,
I
some people
actually
aren't a fan of it
I actually like Rainbow Ride a lot too, but
because I
TikTok
like
Clock is sucks.
because I like
I
the
mean, I
for
think
the tight little platforming that comes into play there. But then once
it's
you put it into this, I'm like, damn, I don't want
that's
anything to do with it.
that is the skill check level for sure, where it's like implementing everything that you've learned playing the game so far, and like you're really gonna nail your platforming down. Like
Mhm.
that's kind of the test, one of the final tests of the game.
I found myself gravitating more towards. For some reason, I enjoyed Tall Mountain more in this game. Like,
Oh, okay,
I was like, oh,
interesting.
I'm here for it.
That's
But
that's one of my favorite levels in the base game. I didn't do a ton in it this time around, but I did a few stars there, and yeah, I mean I like that level a lot. So
Lethal
one of
Lava
my
Land
favorites.
is the one that I really liked in the original, and this one, like,
Hmm.
some simple stuff was just annoying to me. Like, just trying to get over to where the
Yeah,
freaking bullies are. I'm like
yeah.
dying
Oh
just trying to
yeah,
get
it
there.
sucked. Yeah, that was horrible. I was like, man, I've been playing this game for like it's going on like at least 25 years. I've been playing this
Yeah.
game, and like man, it just sucks when it's like I'm dying to stuff that I've never died to before,
Yeah, just
or I should say it's been many years since I've died to this kind of stuff in the game because
because
I know that game inside and out. Like,
yeah, and in our Mario 64 review, we talked about how the movement options are so good. You know, and I love even Lethal Lava Land, just being able to long jump my way through, just skip on
mhm,
through. This one, it's
yep,
like, Jesus, I have to, like,
yeah,
move
because like
so
you don't
slow,
know
terrified for my life.
because you don't know if your long jump is gonna like randomly kind of like not actually go that far because of the weird thing
Yeah,
with the how the control works. You don't know
and,
if you're
and
accidentally not pressing the right.
momentum is like weird in this game
It's
too. It's some
very weird. It's very strange because it's like you have to build up your run.
oh, and
What is that?
I hate the holding the run and you start running in place. That messed me up too because I always by default I'm holding that button and
Yeah.
I'm trying to do like these tight jumps. I'm already trying to take it slow because of how this game is fucking me up. And then it's like yippee!
Yeah, I'm just like,
Yeah.
what? What are
Oh
you
god.
doing? So how are we feeling about the other characters, by the way?
um, I like the different ways they're implemented, like the different powers. I kind of like the. It's like, oh, you see a level and it's like there's different stars where it's like, okay, I need
Yeah.
Luigi's invisibility thing to get here. I need
Right.
Wario's. Uh, he essentially has the metal cap,
Yeah.
and then Big Boy. I did find it's a weird like uh quartet of characters here. It's like, well, what is Wario just doing here for no reason? But
So this kind of thing like really there's stuff about this that really bothered me.
whoa, and
I
it's on a deeper
felt
level.
I felt like, well, okay, this is really silly. This is actually really silly, but some stuff that bothered me in terms of the story aspect of it, where it's like Peach still writes the note to Mario, like, "Hey, Mario, I built make the cake for you." So Mario pops out of the pipe, and then these two other assholes just show up, like, "Ah, we're here to get cake too," and it's like, what? Mario should punch their lights out and go get his cake.
Wario is weird though that he's just here. Like I
Yeah, well, it
find it
is
so
weird
weird.
that Wario is just here.
He's just like, I'm
So
hanging out. I'm helping you guys out.
um, the and then Yoshi is like sleeping up on top of the castle, which is where he is in the original game. And then the scene cuts, and then Yoshi is sleeping on the ground now.
Hmm.
What?
See, these are the continuity errors
What?
I'm not looking for in Mario 64.
Why did
Yeah.
that
Wow.
happen? I don't understand why that happened. Then at the end of the game, this actually like made me a little upset because the ending of that game is iconic. Like
Hmm.
that's like one of the first of all like the ending theme always kind of like really gets me like in just such a good mood. Um, and it's just so weird to me that she's like, oh, let's. It makes sense that she's like, yeah, everyone can come on in. Thank you, my heroes. It's like I get that you got to change it because you have all these different
She should have
characters.
kissed all of them though.
Why is Yoshi?
Uh,
Why is Yoshi hanging back? Why is Yoshi the one hanging back with Lakitu? I don't understand that. And she's like,
yeah.
Yoshi. She calls Yoshi. What? No, she's supposed to call Mario. Mario's supposed to be the one that had this experience, and had his time with Lakitu. It's like, no, it's all about Yoshi in the end. And it's like, no, I
Mm-hmm.
didn't like that. That's very minor. That's kind
Yoshi
of
is
that's a
weirdly
me
like the
thing. But
protagonist in this game
yeah, it's very strange. I don't
because,
get it.
and I actually found this out a little too late that I could just go into the level as Yoshi, and that's the most optimal way to do it because you can switch what character you go in from there.
Except for one thing that I hated.
Yeah.
His voice stays the same. Whoever
Oh
character that you
yeah,
are,
hell yeah.
whoever character that you are, if you put on their cap,
Yeah.
this you still retain the voice of the original character, and I hate
I
that. I
It's
could not
like Harry
stand that.
Potter.
It's weird. It's
It's
just
like Harry
weird
Potter. That's
having.
how it works when you go under disguise. In disguise, you gotta let the
But
player know that you're actually playing Yoshi.
that's Harry Potter the movies. That's
Yeah.
not Harry Potter the book.
But
The books you get the gain the
this is a
voice of the
visual
person that you
medium.
disguise it.
This is a visual
Okay.
medium. I'm playing as Yoshi with the Mario cap on. I don't know.
Yeah, so he just is like,
I
Yahoo!
know.
He's jumping around as
Yeah,
Mario.
because it's annoying. Because once I
It's so
realized, oh, that's
scuffed.
the
It's
optimal
gross.
way to go in. It's gross what they did to this.
It's gross. I don't like it.
Yoshi. I realized this like way too late that I didn't even realize that I could just go in
Oh yeah,
and they
I did too.
get the caps. Like you can choose which
Yeah.
character you start as essentially.
Well, and what's to me what was weird about that is like, why didn't they just let you select the character from
Right.
the get go? Why? Why did you do it that way? Because like I understand it like before you unlock them because you start finding Luigi caps before you unlock Luigi. But like, why not give you the option to select who you want to start as when you enter the level? Why do you have to manually go to the section in the castle to
Yeah.
pick who it's like that makes no sense to me. Like I get having that area in the game because it's like a cute little thing, and I also, for the record, I actually really like the new rooms in the castle. They're fun, like the rec room. That's a neat little like additional spot in the castle. I like the Wario stage, how you get to unlock Wario. I think that's fun. I like that a lot. So they had like little elements like
Yeah.
that I thought were really fun. I liked some of the new things they did there, but it's just very clunky in terms of it. So you were even talking about the power sets. I there's I like in theory, and even to a degree in practice, I like how they all have different powers. I like how Mario gets wing cap, which I like almost never used in this entire game because you basically almost never need to use it anymore. Then
Then he's got the balloon flower.
the inflation fetish from the P balloon from Mario World. You get that back again, which by the way, that breaks the game.
It does,
Like,
but it doesn't break the game. What it does is it allows you to do what you could have done with normal movement in the original game. In certain ones where I'm like, oh, I don't want to do all this platforming. I'm like, hell yeah, I need this flower to get me through this. There's no way I'm making that.
But it's like the Jolly Roger Bay where it's like shoot to the pillar one.
Yeah.
You can just get the balloon and fly there.
Yes, that's right.
Like
That's exactly
without
right.
much trouble.
Yeah.
It's like,
But I thought it was
okay.
kind of funny because it's almost like they were self-aware. It was like, I remember this being some type platforming in the original. I was like, I think I'll just go grab the balloon flower for this
Yeah,
game.
because the platforming in this game sucks. So let's use the balloon flower instead. So yeah, but back to the power sets. In theory, it's really great, right? You know, because each character has their own thing. So it's like, okay, you want to come in the level and be as Wario, or grab a cap in the level so you can get Wario's abilities. Great. But the way they divvy those up is so clunky and awkward. So, like for example, only Mario can wall jump.
Yeah,
Why
that
can't
was annoying. Yeah.
Why can't Luigi wall jump exactly? Like Luigi instead gets this completely useless ability to be able to run like slightly on water.
Yeah, I never even used that actually. Just I forgot about that.
So when I got to Jolly Roger Bay, I saw like, oh, they have like you hit there's like a new area where it's like blue coins. You pump the blue coins thing, and like a lot of them go out into the water. I'm like, oh, you must have to use Luigi because he can run on water. No, No, you needed to get the shell that was in the thing next to it. That's
Yeah.
what that's for.
Yeah, well,
Stupid.
Luigi can do. He can clear
It
more distance. He's got his little
he
kick, and he's got the spinny thing.
the spinny thing with his backflip. He can swim faster
Mm-hmm.
than any of the other characters do. I'm like, why is Mario? I remember even thinking, I was like, why is Mario swimming so slow? I was like,
Luigi's
why is he going?
outclassing him. Yeah.
And Luigi is swims fast. He swims like the base game speed.
Yeah.
Everyone just swims slower.
Really?
That's why. Yeah, I'm like, why is it like this? I kept being like, why is he going so slow? And then I
Yeah, this
got his
feels
Luigi and I was
slow.
swimming around. And I was like, oh, this is the speed I'm used to. He's going
Mm.
actually going like a normal speed in the water. Why did you divvy that power up?
Well, that's why Luigi can't wall jump. Because if Luigi could wall jump, he'd just be like outclassing Mario in every category.
Yep. So how you offset that is you make him more slippery.
Right.
You still make him harder to
But
control, which they kind of
yeah.
did, but they didn't. Because they also recognized that the platforming in this game was already terrible because of the D-pad. So they didn't make him that
But it's
slippery.
still like if I want him to clear a jump, I'm taking Luigi and I'm launching that long jump with him, and then hopefully clearing
So
it.
so another thing, I had trouble doing triple jumps in this game.
Me too. Yeah, they're much more
What is
inconsistent,
with
right?
that?
You had to
Super
like do a weird
inconsistent.
delay sometimes. But yeah, so many
It,
times just trying to set out
yeah.
just to get to this one spot, I would have to keep going back, try to space it out, and then like it
This
doesn't
is what
work.
this is what I mean. I've been playing this game for years. I know I have that timing down flat. I like and it was inconsistent and I'm like, what? No, stop. Let me.
But yeah, some of the because like I remember the original Mario 64. I haven't just played it really for the first time
Mm,
recently when we reviewed it. I remember having difficulties with certain stuff. Obviously, there was still
mm,
some frustrating parts to that game, and like
yeah.
some really annoying stars to get. But like this really just takes it all the way up. Like some stars are like they were torture to get. Like I was dying so many times, like on some stupid red coin stars.
Bowser, Bowser in the Dark World like made me angry.
Yeah.
Like that's the first Bowser stage. That made me angry,
Wow.
which I've not been angry at Mario 64 in like an extremely long time. Like I was like, why? Because I was like, why do I keep dying? Why are the controls so horrible? I just kept asking that over and over again.
Yeah. Well, we died so many
Yeah,
times on getting like this. I have 7 red coins, and I die on the 8th one on some stupid thing. And like every time I'm about to do like a jump that I need to make, I'm like, I'm gonna die here. I know I'm gonna die. It always happens, and it's some stupid thing that it doesn't feel like I actually messed it up. Half the time, it's like I just got robbed. But okay, I'll have to.
yeah.
I have to just waste more time doing this again and again.
They also have Mega Mushrooms
Yeah,
in this game too, which is weird.
it is weird,
But
but
they
as far as like when you ask for a remake of a game, this is exactly what you want. Like they spruced it up, they added more content, and it
some of
just
the new stuff I actually really liked a lot. I thought the even though they were like really small, I kind of like the new worlds, like the ones to unlock the new characters. I thought
yeah,
they were all pretty
yeah,
clever, pretty fun. Um, that Mario Sunshine level came out of completely nowhere, and I
yeah,
was in love. I loved that for like every moment of that. I was like, oh, this is great. Running around El Delfino, like that's the kind of vibe. It's playing that music.
yeah.
And it's like a Mario 64 sound font kind of version of that music, which is fun too.
And,
You know.
and you have like the little dive too. Like it's kind of like an additional movement option, right? Did they have that in the original Mario
No, that was in
64?
the original.
Oh,
Yep. Yeah, the
I don't
dive. The
remember
dive
that.
was in that game. Yep.
For some reason, I don't remember that at all. Maybe I never used it.
Yes, you had to have momentum going forward, but if you hit B, and they all the controls are weird in this game too. But if you hit because in this game it's like I think you hit A is
Yes,
B is jump.
yeah.
It's a weird. I don't know. Some of the controls are
Yeah,
very
the
very
A.
strange.
That's what was
Um,
never natural to use it. It was
yeah.
like
Um,
you have to stretch that thumb over to the other side. It's not right.
yeah. To attack. Yeah.
Yeah.
Another really minor thing. They changed. they changed all the like audio clips. They took from Mario Sunshine, almost all of them. I noticed Mario had like it was an yeah wahoo. It was like his normal punch combo.
Mm-hmm.
It was like ha woo yeah. I'm like, what? What is this? What is this? This ain't my Mario. What's going on here? But there was like a yeah, there were a couple like I was like, oh, that's the Mario Sunshine, one of the Mario Sunshine jumps instead of it's not the Mario 64 one.
Mm-hmm.
So I had some stuff like that. I also didn't love the character models in this game either. Bowser looked great.
I know. I was shocked. Like,
even though
why is Bowser the only
even though
character that looks good in this? Yeah.
him even though his walking looked horrendous
Hmm.
because it was like still the exact same like way that Bowser in Mario 64 looked where he was walking, where it looked more natural there because he's very like rotund. Whereas this is like the 2000s Bowser look, where he's a little bit trimmer, a little bit slimmer, and a little bit more off the ground, and he's still going like, and it's like his whole body is like awkwardly like moving instead of the Bowser in base Mario 64 is like very chunky, like it's very much built off of that old Polygonal. Bowser look. Yeah. So Bowser looked great. All the other character models look pretty raw. They all look like Mario Party characters.
Yeah.
Like to the point of when you'd collect a star, Mario would be like, Yahoo! And he would freeze. Nothing. No expression, nothing, no peace sign, none of that. You just get an awkward fist.
Mario fist. We love an awkward fist.
An awkward
Can I tell you my
fist.
favorite part of this game?
What is your favorite
thing about this game?
Bye-bye.
That's my favorite. That's my favorite part of this game.
There's no more so long gay Bowser though. He says bye-bye instead.
Bye-bye. But I love that. I love that it hits every time.
It's cute. It is cute. I actually like that too. It's cute. My battery's gone. So
my battery's gone.
Yeah.
So what do we think about the mini games?
Not great.
Not great.
They're very much a tech demo. Like they feel like okay, these are just tech demos.
This is the kind of thing Nintendo would charge for nowadays.
Yeah, basically.
$10
well,
game
technically they did. Because it was a $40 game.
Well, just for the mini games though.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. That's a $10 game.
Yeah. So my favorite ones are the simple ones that use the dual screen pretty nice. Like the ones where you like flick the thing up through both screens. Like I like that.
Oh yeah. So there's a Wario one where you have to where you're like flicking bombs or whatever.
Yeah.
Those were fun. I like that. I like those ones. I actually really liked one of the Yoshi ones that was just like it's like the flipping one. Like it was you would press the thing and it would like make all the different. It's like blocks with two sides.
Mm-hmm.
So you'd hit the thing and then it would make all the ones around it switch.
Right.
I like that one because it's just a basic puzzle game basically, more or less. And I like puzzle games, so I had fun with that one.
And I didn't get all the mini games. I got some like 24 or so.
Yeah, I didn't get all of them,
but
I didn't get all of them either. My copy of the game also, you cannot undo save data for the mini games.
Okay.
It won't let you. You can. I deleted all the data.
So you couldn't get any of the high scores because they were too good, right?
Some of them I was like, this person played this one a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Like a lot. And I was like, okay.
I kind of like the one where you use the touchscreen to set new paths. Then you have to get the right heads on the right bodies.
I don't think I got that one.
This one right here. That one. I'll show the viewers.
Okay. Then show me because I don't remember this one. I don't think I got this one.
Okay, it's pretty cool.
That's kind of cute.
You just you set paths, so you know how like there's a certain system where it'll come down. And whenever there's a branch, it'll move to the other.
I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a cute puzzle. So that's another visual puzzle game. I like those.
Yeah, the ones with the fly guys where you tap the Mario. Those are fun. The simple ones like that.
The Luigi ones are all horrible.
Yeah. First of all, you have the damn freaking flipping making pairs cards, which is
That's
annoying
that's like a
because
Mario staple. That's a Mario
yeah,
staple, and I'm like, I mean, I'm kind of here for it in the base game, but like here, I'm just like, why is this here?
it's like it's fine, but you literally just get locked out and lose if you just don't get lucky a couple times. Like
Yeah,
if you just get a bad draw, it's like I'm not forgetting.
right.
It's like a memory game. I'm not forgetting anything, but it's I
Yeah,
just happen to get too many unique
yeah.
things in a row. But and then there's just straight up like bet on red or black. It's just like we're in the casino. Or do a slot
Yeah, it's a
machine.
roulette. It's a
Yeah.
roulette. It's a slot machine. It's poker. It's a hand of poker, except a Mario poker. So I can't keep track of whatever the hell the hands are. It's
Mm-hmm.
like, what is this? At least give me basic hands. I don't know what any of this stuff means. You even give me a cheat sheet, and I still don't. I still can't freaking tell. I hate it.
This one's
It's
kind of fun.
silly.
This is the first one I ever played with the little wanted
What's this one?
posters where you.
I like that game too. Yeah, that one's
Yeah.
fun. I like that one. Yeah.
But it's like
Um.
yeah, there's nothing groundbreaking, but it is additional content. I can't complain. It's just a nice little
Yeah.
side venture.
What about that weird psychic one?
Yeah, what's going on there? You think?
I don't know. I don't understand
Like,
that one.
what's their agenda? First of all, because
Are you
I
supposed to like? Are you supposed to like blow into the mic? Is that supposed to like? Maybe you're supposed to blow
whoa,
into the mic for that one
let's try
to
it.
like to make it so that the picture reveals
I didn't
itself.
make
I don't
sure because it was
know.
crazy. It was like, okay, you can see through the first couple, and then it's just, oh, that's just the back of a card. I don't know what
Yeah.
I'm supposed to
Right.
guess. It's like, oh, you're actually psychic now. Hmm.
Yeah.
Let me
Um.
try it. I'm gonna get through these first couple that that I know. Oh, it was just the first one.
Yeah. I was wondering if like it was something like that where it's supposed to like
No,
nothing with the mic. Yeah.
like what's the big idea?
What is the big idea?
Guess
That
what's on
is
the
what I
card's
want.
other side? Maybe if you stare at it long enough, a vision will come to you. I thought it was like, how long do I have to stare at this thing? 3
That's what I was
minutes?
trying to figure out. Yeah. I was like, what? Huh?
But you're actually supposed to become psychic? Is that the idea? It's like now I actually
I
know.
don't. I don't know. Maybe I actually know now.
I don't even know.
Um.
Like
Or
I got it right.
another. What about how about the classic? She loves me. She loves me not.
Oh yeah, I didn't. I don't think I
What?
unlocked that one, but I do remember that
Oh,
that
okay.
one. I
Yeah.
did hear about that one.
It's just like why? Why is this in the game? It's so weird. It's so bizarre. Who's
Okay, I'm
Yoshi
actually
trying?
psychic. I'm actually guessing these.
Oh, you are. Oh, wow. Good
Maybe I
job.
just get them all. Oh, now I can see. Now I can see it. So I
What?
guessed. I guessed a couple, and now I can see it.
Now you can see the whole thing.
And now I can see the like this the one you like
The
whenever you
outline.
do the first one, you see the little bit.
Hmm.
Oh, interesting.
Okay.
So
That's
it
weird.
turns it off, and it's like, is it literally just like random chance? And then once you get it, then you start seeing it again.
I
Because
don't
yeah, now
know.
I'm back
That's
to
very
seeing
weird.
nothing. Let me see if I'm psychic. No, I'm not.
Oh, you tried, Zach. You tried.
Game over. So yeah, interesting with the mini game keys is a little thing where you have to go and catch the rabbits on the on the main.
Oh, it's so
Which is
annoying.
annoying.
To me, it's like that was like the least interested. The rabbit thing was a cute little thing in the first game. It's like now
That's
the
a
whole
whole
damn
last thing.
castle is just completely packed full of these rabbits, and I'm just like, I don't care.
And you have to
Stop
switch
giving
to
me
the
these
correct
rabbits.
character to get their minigame keys. So,
Right, and they're all hidden in different areas too. So
yeah,
it's like, okay, that's a
have
whole
fun
thing.
with
So I have to
that.
run around the castle with a different character and search every room and nook and cranny and everything.
Yeah. So,
Yep.
so it's ultimately, it's like, on paper, it's great. It's Mario 64 plus additional power-ups, plus additional characters, plus minigames, plus additional content, period. And then it's just simply, you can't do what you could do in the original, like, in terms of execution.
I feel like the original vision of this game was a lot more ambitious, which I think was playing through the whole game with multiplayer with 4 characters. They have a multiplayer mode where I think it's just like a battle mode where it's like you're in a world and you have to like try to get stars. Because I actually tried that out and because you can kind of do like a you do like a test room kind of thing of it. where it's just like you practice mode or something, and it's like you just set in one of the worlds in the game, and they have like stars in a bunch of places, and I think you fight the other. You can basically fighting
That
for
could be
them,
kind of fun. Yeah.
and that could be
Really.
fun. I feel like a whole game that's based around that would have been like crazy ambitious, and I think that would have
Yeah.
been kind of amazing. I think that would have made the game way better.
Probably like the kind of
But
concept that they had with things like New Super Mario Bros, where you're
yeah,
playing together but also competing
right.
for like star coins or whatever.
Yeah, and that would have been fun. But yeah, I don't know. I there's and now there's like ROM hacks that basically do that.
Yeah, that's
Um,
true.
Mario 64 by 4, which is actually what this game was originally called. I think it was called Mario 64 X4
Hmm.
or times 4. Um,
So
yeah, I mean, it's still at the end of the day, it's still Mario 64. It's still a really enjoyable game, but like it's completely handicapped by that control scheme. It's pretty
yeah,
bad.
and it's tough because some of my favorite things to do in the original, I just didn't want to even have to deal with in this game.
Don't even risk it. You can't risk lawn
I'm
jumping
like,
because you're
give me
gonna
the
fall
give me
off
the
the edge.
simplest stars. Give me any of the free handouts I can get to this
Yeah.
80 stars so I can finish this thing. Because is it 70 in the original to beat it?
It's 70 in the original, and yeah, because every world has a new star in it.
Hmm.
Um, they've also changed around some star.
That's
Okay,
true. Yeah, that's true.
why did Bomb Bomb Battlefield? Why did they're like, that star, the star in the on the top of the island in the box in the island? Let's get rid of that one. That was too easy. It's a gimme. Let's have you fight King Babam again.
Yeah.
The easiest boss in the game. He can't even hurt you.
Yeah.
What is that? What was
Yeah, there was a
that's
couple
that's
other
your big
ones.
idea?
I forget which ones. I remember one standing out like, oh, that's different. But I don't know if I like that or not.
They
But
changed red coin locations around
mm,
in a few worlds too, which I actively noticed.
yeah,
They added more. They one some things that were actually kind of nice, and I think it's because they had to because of how awkward the controls were. But they added more platforms and like new things and new areas. Like Hazy Maze Cave has like more platforms and stuff in certain areas.
yeah.
In the Rolling Rock room, it's got like a new platform in that room. There's another thing somewhere too. Womp's Fortress has like a whole new other section. And I think Tiny Huge Island also has like a totally different like area in it too.
That's one of the
So
ones I barely played in. I think
mm,
that specific world. I don't know why, but it is like it is fun how they play with the different power ups and how it's like you can see different stars throughout the area and be like, oh, I know I need the Wario cap for that one, or I need the Luigi cap to go through this wall, and that's fun. It's fun,
did
but
did you do anything in Snowman Land?
yes,
Did you know that Yoshi could breathe fire?
that
That was
that was what I was stuck on for the longest
actual
time.
that was actually complete BS. I was
Well,
like, why does he have this ability? And why did you not ever explain this
maybe
anywhere?
we weren't paying attention. I don't know. Because yeah, I spent so much time like, what the hell? How do I get this freaking get this out of the ice block? I'm like, I need Wario. He can break this, right?
Yeah,
No.
that's what I thought. I was like, a warrior could probably break that. No, it's called Yoshi's thing. I'm like, well, what can Yoshi do?
Yeah, I had to
Why
look
did they
that
change
up.
that around? It's just like, okay, that the original star was really stupid. Like, I get it.
Hmm.
But, like, this is something, a mechanic that you actively don't tell us about.
Yeah, I had to look that
Maybe
up
it's in. Yeah, I did too. I was
because
like, I'm so
I had
I'm
actually
so
realized at that
confused.
point it was when I was realized like, oh, I hadn't played as Yoshi in a long time. Like,
Yeah,
I never saw like the practical need because his ability is kind of the least useful of any of them.
yeah. He can
Uh,
swallow enemies and make an egg, a single egg to use to
yeah,
throw.
and then the fire thing, it's not really you don't need that for anything else. Is
Almost no. There's almost no use for it throughout most of the game.
so I'd almost
Like,
forgotten about him until I realized, oh, then if I pick Yoshi, at least I'll be able to, when I start a level, pick which cap to start with.
Mhm.
But yeah, that I was stuck on that for a while. It was really annoying until I figured out that I had to look that up just to be
Yep,
like,
I
oh,
did too.
eat the fire. Okay, gotcha. Yeah.
Yeah, no. That's
Spend an uncomfortable amount of time in Snowman's Land.
Yeah.
It's frustrating, yeah. So I'm torn on ultimately how to score it, um, because it adds some nice things. Like I was enjoying the novelty of the different power ups and how they're um, applied to the different levels,
I
and it
I
has you approaching the levels in different ways. It's not just like I'm just playing Mario 64 again,
mm.
but worse. It's I'm playing Mario 64 again, but worse, but differently.
Right.
You know, I don't know.
Right, which is like, yeah, which is like, I want to see like, I'm sure probably there are some ROM hacks that they've done. Well, I was even just saying that they have. So I feel like
Yeah.
it would be nice if they'd add all of the features that are in that, not just the four characters, but like the new worlds and stuff. Would be nice if they added a lot of those into like the base game because I think that would be really fun. So it's like the best of both worlds in that aspect.
Yeah.
So
But it is interesting to because it's a weird thing where when we were reviewing Mario 64, we have to balance the fact that like, well, it's naturally the most dated of the Mario 3D Mario games. It's the first of its kind, and
right,
it's revolutionary in a lot of ways. And now we have that game, which is subject to those same flaws, but now it's at a time where we've had much more of a change in the industry, and we've had Mario Sunshine since then.
right.
But so we're dealing with a game that's still kind of dated in how it operates because it's based on
Right,
one of the first 3D platformers, but
right.
also adds things and also does things a little worse. So it's very weird. It's a weird thing.
It is a very odd game, yeah, in a
Mm.
lot of ways. And then Wario's there.
Yeah, wow, wow. I kind of
Where's
enjoy his little
Waluigi?
chunky ass triple
Why is
jumping though.
Waluigi on this? That's what I want to know.
Yeah, scammed again.
Scammed.
We could like look at this cover and tell me that Waluigi shouldn't be where Yoshi is.
Yeah,
Like we got Mario,
and then
Luigi, Wario, and Yoshi.
yeah.
All right.
This is what I've been saying for years, though. Like a Mario, like I first of all would love a Paper Mario game where Wario and Waluigi show up.
Yeah.
That just sounds amazing. Second, make a Mario platformer with that has like a rival type mechanic. Like I mean,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I hate to do Sonic Adventure per se, but like you could play through the game as Mario and Luigi. You play through the game as Wario and Waluigi.
No, yeah, that's a Sonic Cross Shadow Generations. It's
Yeah,
Mario
it's like
Cross
that kind
Wario.
of thing. That would be fun.
Yeah.
Waluigi would have some weird shit. He'd have some weird stuff going on.
Waluigi would have been weird as hell in this game.
He would have been very weird.
His tall ass jumping
Yeah,
around. He probably would have been the most annoying to control. I just imagine.
yeah.
You know.
He can't do anything. You just gotta use his
Yeah. What's his
weird
power up?
spidery legs.
The,
He turns
the,
into a spider.
yeah, they spent so little time on nurturing Waluigi as a character that like I can't even imagine what his power up would be. Like, um, always like a tennis racket or freaking whipping out sports equipment.
Yeah, maybe.
Well, with
Maybe he's
Wario's,
just a
they
big
were even
sports
lazy
fan.
though. It's like Wario can break certain blocks. That's a cool little thing, but he can turn metal. Like, why is that his thing now? I don't know.
Yeah,
But yeah.
yeah, and that's I kind of missed having the caps as a thing, but like I understand they also have to like if you want to have all these characters like divvying up the powers in a certain way, like that makes
Hmm.
sense to have to do. But I just feel a lot of how that's implemented is kind of clunky because like you can't just select the character from the menu. It's like, oh, I'm playing as Mario, but this requires Luigi's power up.
And it's an
So
annoying
instead, I
spot
have to
to have to
go.
find
I
the Goomba with
have
a
to go
Luigi cap.
right. I have to go find his cap somewhere in the level. The map, which is almost completely useless for most of the game, is kind of useful when it comes to that.
Yeah, it is. And
Um,
so, well, it's not only
having a
do I have
map
to
on the bottom
go
screen is so. It's
Yeah,
so weird. It's so like, wow, this feels like good job. This is like
that's
the
good.
Wii U all over again. It's like, oh, okay, it's just a map down there.
Yeah, but it's not only do you have to go find the cap. The dilemma is not I need to go find the cap to do this thing. It's I have to go find the cap to do a thing on the other side of the level, and I have to pray to God that
Yeah.
I survive the treacherous journey on the way back. Like, it's like, okay, there's a simple jump in front of me. Please, God, just
Please
fuck it up.
let me survive this, or let me not get hit by an enemy, and then let me be able to not get the cap in time, which happened to me a few times. Where I was like, oh great, I ran to try to get the cap and I couldn't pick it up again.
Yeah.
So it's like
What's the
cool.
name of the desert level?
Uh, oh, um,
Sandland.
so, that's a different thing. It's called Shifting Sandland.
Shifting Sandland. It is
Yeah, so it is called
Sandland.
Sandland. I guess
Yeah.
it's for Shifting Sandland.
Like that. I went for the red coins on that, and I was like, that had no business being as annoying as it was. Like, I was like, the
I didn't
most
even bother.
treacherous journey I ever endured was I got to like 7 red coins so many times, and then fell victim to getting like pushed into the
Oh, the so we were talking about like awkward things. Also, the
bullies.
timing on punches.
Oh yeah, yeah, it's not good.
You had to preempt
Oh yeah,
them coming close to you. Like with the bullies, it was so stupid.
so
It's
stupid.
like you would actually see him punching them, and it wouldn't work. They'd hit you. It's like,
Yeah,
so okay, you
you
have
have
to
to
do
have
the
punched
full
like
animation.
yeah, all the
You
way
have to do the
before.
full animation first, and then it's like, oh, then it's gonna punch him. It's like, what
Like
is
I
that?
punched you could like kick the whole air, and then afterwards it'll send them flying. Like
Yeah,
yeah.
so weird.
So yeah, this is a weird one. So
Yeah,
previously coming
yeah.
into this 3D Mario journey, I was always thinking like um, Mario 3D Land is the one that I was most like.
Mm,
I don't think it's great from memory,
yeah, yeah.
but now I'm curious how that compares as the other handheld Mario game. Like, will it be night and day? Like that's like a masterpiece in comparison.
Yeah, I mean, like, cause I coming in, I played that the most recently. I played that like a couple years ago,
Mm-hmm.
and that game is like fine.
Yeah.
I'd like to reappraise it. Obviously, as we come back to it, I wanna sort
Mm-hmm.
of reappraise it. It's to me, it was kind of like it was just kind of the most mid Mario game I could think of. But now this is almost certainly like this is taking that place completely.
Surely,
I think,
surely, right?
yeah, because that game
Yeah.
at least controls really well.
Yeah,
Very
that's what I'm
very good
thinking.
controlling
Like,
game.
also my freaking circle pad is falling apart.
Yeah, so this is very unfortunate. It was a thing I was discovering. Um, Apparently my palms are sweaty or something. Mom's spaghetti. Because the paint. I didn't even know this. That was how this worked. It was like it's like a gold
Oh
decal
my
on
gosh.
the back of it. That's flaking off.
Me, mine
And like
too.
this is the Majora's Mask 3DS, baby. I want to keep this thing pristine as possible, and I can't anymore.
These are
But
things they don't tell you about. If
so
you don't use your
yeah,
3DS long enough, the circle pad will start to deteriorate when you fucking
yeah.
like it's all
Mine's okay.
slimy, like
Yeah, that happens. That happens
slimy, and
sometimes.
then now
I think
I'm just casually. I barely used it for the game. I mostly used the
yeah,
D-pad, but now it's coming off the little rubber.
that's annoying.
It's great.
But mine's still okay. But I know I was actually looking to see. I was like, maybe I should get a companion 3DS, like another new Nintendo 3DS. But they're kind of even on the used market. They're pretty expensive still.
I
They're
bet.
still like 150 bones basically for it. So, like, oof,
Yeah.
man, that's a lot for a used system. But these things were the new Nintendo 3DS XLs. These were still 250, I think, when they came out. Maybe they were 200, 220. They were still pretty expensive when they came out. Like the they basically like took the price of the maybe it was like 200. I do remember them being more expensive than even after the price drop of the 3DS. When the price drop of the 3DS was like it was 250, then they came down to 170. And I think the XLs came out and those were like 200. I think when these came out, they were like 200 or 220.
Yeah.
So I'd love that galaxy colored one. Those ones are
Yeah.
beautiful. But yeah.
Final scores.
Final score. I already have mine down. An interesting thing about that is I worked at GameStop when those were coming out, and I actually helped a little girl get one, and I called all around the whole like company to like try to get one that another branch had, and I was able to get one for her because she
Mm-hmm.
like pre-ordered it, and for some reason we didn't have it, like someone else had sold it, so I worked my behind off to get it for her, and I was like, yeah, I was able to get it for her, and now I'm like, wow, well, whoever got that other one is like, they're sitting on a pretty gem there because those things are expensive. And then I also remember thinking, why is this such a big deal? It's like, why are we making a Galaxy style and it has like nothing else? And then I saw one in person, and I'm like, oh, I get it now. This thing is gorgeous. It's like one of the nicest looking like consoles I could think of. It's super nice. But anyway,
Yeah. All right. 3, 2, 1. Flip. 6.
yeah, I'm pretty set in my ways there because like it's still at the end of the day, it's still Mario 64. It's still a pretty good game.
Yeah, I
Um,
came down. I'm still really torn
but
on 6.5 because I do think fondly of the way they used the power ups, and at least were creative with how they were implemented
yeah,
in the pre-existing worlds.
yeah,
But
I think to me it's just too clunky. Too clunky. That was too clunkily implemented. I didn't like how they like some characters were like it was almost too drastic in terms of the differences. Like, why am I going so slow in the water? What is this? And then like
yeah,
Mario was like really fast, like running was really fast because it was normal Mario running. Luigi was like a little slower. Wario was like crazy slow running, but it's like
hmm
because he's strong. But it's like, okay, well, who cares? Like, how much fighting are you going to be
yeah,
doing
it's
in
not
this
very
game
useful in this
anyway?
game. Like
Yeah.
I was originally thinking, like were all the blocks gonna be only you can only break them with Wario,
Mm,
but then I realized no, it's only the specific black ones that
mm,
you can't break with the others. The other ones you can just break with anybody, and so yeah,
yep.
you only need him for very specific things. Yeah, but that's a Tarqaron score of 6. I mean, so I have
Yep.
to imagine that's the bottom of our
Yeah.
scores. I really can't.
Yeah. I mean, well, the one we're coming up on next might be like
I'm
an
so
easy
hyped.
high point right here. I know because Mario Galaxy is like it's one of my favorite
I'm
games.
hyped.
I mean, Mario 64 is too, but
I'm hyped because yeah, it's been a while since I've played original Galaxy, and
yeah.
yeah, been looking forward to playing that because that was the biggest thing I was thinking when I was playing this game is like I probably wouldn't have played it as much as I did if I didn't have to.
Yeah.
Like I probably would have dropped it sooner.
Same. I probably would have dropped it at the Bowser in the Dark World where I
So
got upset at the game, which is like ridiculously early on.
it's
Like
like
you only need
yeah, so it's like
12 stars or whatever to get
I'm
there.
glad I saw it through to at least see some of the more redeeming parts of it. But
Yeah.
because like if you don't play much of it, you don't even see all the characters.
Right.
Uh,
Right.
but yeah, it's gonna be night and day. We're going to Mario Galaxy next.
Yeah. Which is a delightful game to 100%. So
Yeah, I don't think I ever 100% of the original, so
yeah.
I'm in. I'm in. I'm excited, and yeah, hopefully we'll be able to review that at the end of next month,
Hmm.
and yeah, we'll probably take because then the Gents Challenge will be coming up. We'll probably take a couple month break from the Mario
Hmm.
games, and we'll be coming
Yep.
back Mario Galaxy 2, 3D Land, 3D World, Odyssey, Bowser's Fury. That's all, right?
Hmm.
I mean, that's gonna be a good run, right?
It will be a good run. Yeah.
So
So
stay tuned
looking
for
forward to
that.
that. Yeah.
More on the
Yeah.
way. And thanks for watching. Subscribe to the channel if you enjoyed. Like the video. Leave a comment with your thoughts. Do you agree, disagree with us? I feel like
Yeah. I
there are
was talking to
definitely Mario 64 DS
my
defenders out there.
my friend Josh said that was the way he played Mario 64 when he was
Yeah.
growing up was the DS version. And I talked to him about it, and he's like, "Yeah, it's not very good." he's like really like because he's since played the original. He's like, it's so much better to control, like
Yeah.
because that's the
You
thing
still
is
have the
like
issues with the camera in this game too.
right, yeah, the
Yeah.
camera's still horrible. Like they didn't fix any of that, which is crazy. That's insane to me that was still a problem. Um, but that's kind of the whole thing, right? Is because like Mario, like the whole control stick, the whole N64 controller, like has that game in mind. Like, yes, Mario still only technically has 8 movements, the 8 directional movements, but because they programmed him to like lean into the run, it feels like you have a full 360 degree. Like they cheat you into feeling like you have that,
Mm-hmm.
and it does it like because he does lean a little bit into it, so you kind of do have a little more leeway than just 8 directions, and you'll have to clunkily use it on a d-pad
Yeah.
in that game. And they thought about that, like that was like they thought about like making it fun to just run around and control. Like that was the first thing that they wanted to nail down perfectly, and it just doesn't really feel fun to control in this. And it's like if you can't get that down, it's like kind of the whole game sort of falls apart a little bit
Yeah, we
when
see with
when you
the
can't do
triple
that.
jump is inconsistent. We
Yeah,
also like the sideway jump. I like find myself rarely using like any interesting movement. Like
yeah,
I would have to do
yeah,
the
pretty much.
most stiff like
Yeah,
the long or what do you call it?
the backflip.
Backflip. Yeah.
Yeah, using
Uh,
the backflip is like I use that a lot more than I have in a long
than I
time in a
than I
Mario
ever
game.
wanted to. When I'm playing these games, I
Yeah,
love some good fast horizontal
yeah,
movement. But here I'm like terrified for my life. I have to
yeah.
line myself up to even do a proper backflip and
Right, because using the backflip like on occasion in the original game is like sometimes is good because it's like you can predict where it's gonna go and you kind of cheat it a little bit to bring you back or bring you like further along. But it's like that's not usually your first option unless you really want some extreme precision.
yeah.
But in this, it's like you have to do that because you have to have that extreme precision. Because if you try to do the side flip, then it's just like you're gonna fall off the edge accidentally.
Yeah, like it's
It's
so
so
hard to
weird.
execute on those certain
Yeah,
things, and it's frustrating. Yeah.
but
So,
but yeah. So
but if you enjoyed this video, why don't you go check out our review of Bandersnatch? It's an
it's kind of a
interactive
game.
movie from
It's a game.
Black Mirror, which we're behind the ball
Yeah,
on now. Black Mirror just put out
yeah.
season
It's,
7.
yeah, I saw
What the
that.
hell? What the
Wow.
hell, guys? We still have one episode left of season 5, and
Yep.
then it's all episodes I haven't seen too. So
Right.
yeah,
Pretty cool. So
check that out,
cool.
and
Yeah.
take care of yourself.
All right.